the change in the organization. Leading the change in organizations. How we are going to mitigate the changes when the challenges or changes are going to face the obstacles for anybody's journey of career. So we have to find it out with the right solutions or getting adaptation to the requirements. That is very, very important. So leading the change to adapt in organization is the kind of policy as well as the way we have to approach the changes, how we are planning, how we are going to execute, how we are finding out the solutions, how we are going to engage different kind of components, factors, or expertise whatsoever. As of now, it is the time for us to think in elaborative manner because the technological sources are making a real challenge for each and everyone personally as well as the professional career pathways, also in organization, because how to adapt different kind of components, different kind of softwares, different kind of technological sources or equipments and so on, or expertise, even working on different entitlement kind of roles and other commitments. So all these things are putting up with different tasks and different capacity of the people how to plan and execute their task in a required manner for the organizational standards. So I have some problem. If I go with the full screen view, it won't change for the people who are viewing on Zoom. So I'm going with this mode. Hopefully it would be readable and viewable for you.
It's okay.
Yeah, leading change and adaptation in organizations, especially now we are facing the globalization kind of environment. Each and everyone, whether they are in local or regional or global, they have to focus, they have to find out the way how to connect and contribute better in a global perspective. Even Dr. Halima Sadia sitting in Dubai, and you people are in different countries or even in India, myself in Singapore. Just now, my friend Dr. Chinnu also from Singapore gave the talk. So this is the kind of scenario we have to think. And just now I finished the meeting, that one also Europe and other communities joined. So it is the way the technological sources and the platforms are making us to get connected in any corner of the world at any time. So these are all the icons we have to focus in due course of time when we are facing some challenges or changes happen in the organization. We have to use different kind of icons for a case. But the real-time scenario in the organization like this, a mall also could be like this, bank and other establishments, service rooms, or supermarkets, or any kind of cinema theater, or concerts, auditoriums, and so on. So even a school also having all this kind of complex nature. That is the way the human must need to enroll or making themselves fit into the ground to learn certain kind of way how to use the technological source. Even a driver without smartphone now he cannot be a driver in Uber or Grab or Ola kind of things. So the smartphones providing the technology to connect with the clients and making the service very fruitfully fulfill with the requirements. So without smartphone, a driver cannot be a driver in any kind of app-mediated delivery system. So looking with this photograph, the iceberg, which is showing certain eliminated portion upon the sea level, and the deep sea level we could not see in the normal vision. When we are getting dived into the sea, under sea level, then only we can capture all these dimensions. Our knowing is very little, but our unknowing conditions are very much. So we have to focus like this iceberg. How do we approach? How do we engage? How do we make it possible for us to transform into the reality? So that is the way when we are working in the organizations, we did not endorse much of the depth. We did not capture all these dimensional, which are making the competition to the other competitors in the real time. So it is the duty for those people who are doing a certain way, how to deep dive and getting the truth from the different elements or different components or different factors or different competitors profiles, how to make the organizational standards to win in the strategical point of capacity. So the other way, the future of work, that is having certain kind of trend sets, as I already mentioned, there are a lot of things are going on. So how do we make it ourselves for the reality to work on with a different kind of points? That is the ultimate thing, and making us to prove our ability to focus for the trend sets which are very much desired as of now. AI, artificial intelligence, making the communication and contribution better to the manual jobs as well as the integrated jobs with the machine related kind of environment. Deliver on digital employee experience, which are mitigating even the manual jobs. As I already mentioned, the driver could not use the smartphone, he cannot use the app, mobile app, he cannot connect to the clients. That is the way we have to focus. How do we embrace the opportunities and making our dynamic capacity to work well to the machine or equipment engaged atmosphere. Even teachers, tomorrow the robo also going to teach, then they have to control the robo. They have to prepare the curriculum, they have to prepare the agenda and other aspects, even assessments also. So these are all the values we have to focus and experience for ourselves, how to engage. Even the pandemic period, many teachers they learn a lot how to conduct the class in online, because most of us are engaged physical classes, but the pandemic situation, the way how to keep connected through the online sources. The road ahead in the future for the work for 2030, these are all the complex phenomena, the complex nature, we could not omit or we could not avoid. More focus on people, process, and culture. Like that, the pandemic situation also created the different way of culture to approach even the physical mode of activities. The physical tendencies of the people to engage in the classrooms are not available, so we have to find it out, how do we create the culture in the modern segments. Radical breakthroughs, keeping with the some forethoughts or foreview for engaging different kind of components which are going to change. The VR, AI solutions or mixed reality kind of atmospheres going to change a lot in near future. Rethinking the world, that is also because we have to connect the old level to the new level. So that is the gap we have to fulfill. More focus on the emerging work technologies are going to make the creativity as well as connectivity to embrace for the need of the situation. Future of workplace in 2030, the job titles from the future, the emotional workplace. It should be connected well to the emotional point of view to translate the cultural values as well as providing the new offer for the people, how to bring the value to the reality. The physical workplace, it would be the kind of old pattern, but engaged with the different kind of new technologies or equipments, how to embrace and culture the nurture the mindset of the people. The technological workplaces, artificial intelligence as an educational programmer, as I already mentioned, the robotics or automation equipment would be the source for us to learn. Now the YouTube channels have plenty of videos, online automation platform, learning platforms like EDX platform, Udemy platform, Coursera platform, and so on. It is also providing certain kind of ways how to make the people to learn in different areas of expertise through remote conditions. The purposeful workplace, we have to strategize the alliance or the alignment partners, how to make the possibility to touch upon with a different kind of superpower learning experience or making the assessment through the right evaluation. The technology is everywhere. As of now, we could not avoid. Uh, we have to focus for seven disruptors, how it would be accelerating or aggregating the tomorrow world of education or engaging the workplaces. technology must need to be a kind of baseline. Tsunami of data, because a lot of data sources available in social media every day, every time the people are uploading several messages or videos or other kind of sources. So all these data sources are creating the tsunami of volume. How do we embrace? So that is the trick. The data analytical tools or the big data sources are creating the real challenge for the people. Change in the nature of career, that is also another way. Artificial intelligence, cognitive computing, making the true affordability for the people. Explosion in contingent work. Because of the complexity, we have to mitigate with the need of the hours, how to segregate or sectionize the workspace or work conditions to discharge to the different team of the working community. The vulnerable to the automation is a kind of difficulty. Different countries are making the pioneering experience or expertise people to support for it. The future of work confronting with the biggest challenge of the next decade. We have to determine the right workforce strategy to create the value and endorse the right skills, or making the attitude to fit into the environment where the machine resources and human resources align together or further to work well. Due of time, we have to upgrade or upskill the talents, capacity, or performance value for the people through the employment and employability skills. Finding the acquisition of the right talent is the biggest task as well, because many people they can't see the submerging portion of the iceberg. As I already see the organizational values, even an institution or they don't see dimension or the animation of the low level of having to work certain difficulty in find out the right talents and it's for the long time. Coming to digital age, that is also mentioned, AR, VR solutions and mixed reality also going to create a lot of space in the near future. Attracting the and retaining the talent, sustainability of the talents are biggest task for the companies. Leading through the automation, every day the new technology, new sources, new equipment are coming. So we must need to focus well for those kind of things. Who needs the change? To have the change. So they have to fix their mindset to cope up, how to embed, how to plan and withstand in the near future. Modernize the business with the right tools or process, the systematic need, in or change management, understand the change, plan the change, implement the change. Communication is very big talent capacity for the people. If they don't communicate properly, everything will be getting wrong or failed. Encouraging the ownership, taking the ownership is the kind of attitude for the employee who are endorsing or who are contributing the better thing to the roles. Assessing the cultural landscape, because different MNC companies are located in different corner of the world. They are engaging different community people, different belief capacity people, different educational background capacity of the people who are learning with a different institutional atmosphere all over the world. So the cultural, cross-cultural atmospheres or cross-cultural learning and betterment is taken to the need. Change management, adapting to and creating the change is adapt revolution. When you are getting adapt, whether you are finding out to personal change, anticipating the changes, to listen and searching for emerging opportunity, new opportunities which are making you to learn to provide the right solution to a particular problem. Creating and adapting the organizational standard or every period of circle, the people who are working in the strategical planning, they are creating the values to prepare the new strategies or SOPs for the organization, standard operating. Revolutionize when we are having the red ocean to blue ocean kind of opportunity. Red ocean is the failure model, but the blue ocean is embracing with the new kind of opportunity to adapt well. That is the value you have to bring as a revolutionary kind of the strategies for increasing the value in the industry, introducing the revolutionary products or services. We could see the failure uh, area of Ambassador, the Hindustan Motors, the car, or Nokia, the cell phone, or Konica, the Photoshop camera transformation not revolutionary. The products are not going to be competitive. Creating the new capabilities and competencies for the workforce, that is very, very important. Two types of organizational change. One is the adaptive change. The next one is transformational change. With this organizational design are engaging the people who are working for the transformative environment well, making the program along with the management side, how to mitigate with the challenges to run the business process, which are making the good flow uh, and compete to the organization with other competitors. So all these factors we must need to prepare. Then the leadership, because of that, the CEO or CTO, CSO, CXO, valued person, always they are getting change in one organization because the leadership change will make a lot of activities and engagements in the company. The approaches and the framework, how to mitigate with the changes. There are different dimension type of change, the complex systematic, the differentiated local focus, the consistent top-down approach, controllable, straightforward approach. When we are making the segregation to the masterful kind of commitment, building the capacity to the frameworks, the people must need to prepare themselves to solve the things. Emerging technologies making the different kind of organizational restructure and adaptations. Directive making the kind of managerial change. Self-assembly initiating the toolkits and other equipments which are embracing the way of process. These are all 12 strategies for adapting to change. I don't want to go very deep, but how to prepare the organizational change? We have to find out the adaptive capacity, developing certain kind of strategies, adjusting to the environment, making the buffering solutions which are deviating or determining the pathways to achieve better, modifying the components and capacity in the workflow, advancing the technological sources or systematic approach, innovations. Without innovations we could not move further and sustain far beyond in the long run of the time. Benefits of the organizational change, superior in the productivity and making the competition very high, make your economic value to reach and scalable in the global level. So all these things are making you to fit into the environment by the way of analyzing the external forces and accommodate with the internal forces, the capacity of the people and the components in the systematic process. Microsoft is an example for you to understand, and it is the illustration when Satya Nadella joined as a CEO, and he provided this kind of transition or transformation, phase one, phase two, phase three, and phase four. He's creating the value through the informational kind of things to resistance and listen to the questions or tasks. Exploration to create the focus for the global level, commitments to monitor and reward for the career advancements or the competency to win in the race. So all these strategies are formulated by the chief of the organization. So we are Yes International. We are providing certain values for the business excellence program, and we are doing our products and services through these different kind of fields: consultation, auditing, education and training, research and innovation for the new technological resources and products, business management services, digital transformation, career advisory supports for the middle career or youngsters, material sourcing and resourcing when raw or any kind of modular products or customized products. Template is the kind of acronym, T for technology, E for execution power, M for managerial capacity, P for professionalism, L for leadership, A for authenticity, T for thinker or creator, E for excellence. This template is the kind of components in the business ecosystem. When we are engaging the global immersion program or thinking for the global scenario, we have to endorse all this kind of capacity for our career. So many people they wanted to make their transportation to different countries, visiting and engaging their activities, Gulf country or Southeast Asia, Europe countries, North America. All these verticals you can go and immerse yourself to learn certain values, and it will keep certain kind of strengthening perspectives in your career aspects. STEM education in the school level, applied learning programs are focusing on providing the key elements and expand to the science, technology, engineering, mathematical area. Capacity building is the kind of way, as of now, the machine learning, automation, or new generation technologies through any kind of training or workshop or certification program, extracurricular learning activities through internship or visiting to overseas to adapt for certain period of time to conduct research in a collaborative manner. All these things are making you to build your capacity very strong. International education, as of now, it is the need of the hours. Whether you can go as a physical manner or online manner, you have to cultivate your mindset to engage any kind of online programs or offline programs to get the value through the international education. We are providing ourselves and Eduform International have collaborated and conducted various kind of conferences, awarding programs, trainings, and workshops. We are very happy to go further and far beyond how to support for the educational tools for the institutional people, faculty development programs, internship opportunities, conducting conferences, seminars, and awarding rewarding programs together or collaborative with the different like-minded people and partners. These are all the ebooks available from us. We are very happy to provide it free of cost. If you require, please WhatsApp me. So I will send the ebooks as per your requirements. These are all providing certain kind of inputs and ideology to share with you by different kind of authors. Thank you for your patience to listen to me. Sorry for my late and keeping you to wait for this talk session. And I hope it will open your eyes and making you to transform and identify the change to accept in near future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It is really a very insightful session by you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Now I would like to welcome anyone from the session who would like to go for some question answer sessions. Yeah, ma'am is back with us.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ram. It was really fantastic. A big round of applause to Dr. Ram. It was really wonderful. How from where you have got so much information and advancement and everything. So now
always we are keeping an eye, right? We wanted to learn and aspirate. So when we learn, we can teach them. When they share with us, we learn again from them. So all these things are putting together. So thank you for you to provide this wonderful topic to me. So it made me to immerse into the deep dive and wanted to learn certain things.
Thank you very much. So Menika, do you have any questions?
Also, I would like to know about sir's books. You said about the e-books. Is it available for the public?
Yeah, it's an ebook. If you want, I can send you through email or WhatsApp. No problem.
Yeah, I'd love to have.
Yeah, you can share it in your community of friends.
You can share your email to Dr. Ram in the group. He is also in the group. in the lead house. You can share your email. Then he will send you
Okay.
the email. Okay, so I think
Okay,
we've
ma'am.
already taken more time than the estimated time. So, Mr. Shahid, do you have anything to share or ask? Miss Hena, do you have anything to share or ask? I think everything was so clear in Dr. Ram's presentation that after that, there is no need of any explanation, any elaboration. So each and every point was covered, and the recording of this will be available for you all, so that whenever if you want to go through and then again you want to update yourself on any topic or anything that is not very clear, you can always do that. Thank you very
That's
much, Dr.
wonderful,
Ram.
ma'am.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
joining
Thank
us.
you all.
Take
Thank
care.
you, ma'am.
And
Thank
again,
you.
next
Take care.
Friday,
Bye.
we are going to
Amen.
meet with another guest from Malaysia and another guest from USA. So I request you all to kindly be there for another exciting and enlightening session. Thank you all.
For sure. Thank you, ma'am.
Take care, and bye-bye.